Well, howdy, 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 howdy. It is Calendar Storm with another video from Sparklewood. Yeah, welcome back, guys. So I've been playing around. Now, you're looking at the skin's different. That's not what I'm talking about. It's actually not what I'm talking about this time. I've been playing around. That door over my corner, over my shoulder there, yeah, that's an escape hatch. Mobs like to spawn while I'm inside this rock. It's a thing. We're going to update you on what I've been doing on stream. And we're going to put in some work and we're going to get some things done. So hang tight and enjoy the ride. But first, to show you what I mean by I've been playing around. Ready? 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 Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, wings, custom wings are now in my repertoire. Yes. If you're interested, gotta join the Discord and come check it out. I'm doing wings on commission, my friends. But isn't it cool? I love it. It's so cool. I was like, oh, I can learn how to do that. And I did. All right, let's get into this. So in this area right here, this is our little starter hut. Down there, that little bit right there. Can I get it from here? Can I? Was it going to let me? Yep, there it goes. That's mining. Sorry, I'm playing in a mod that lets me lock the camera. I love this mod. It's so cool. So yeah, we got some stuff. You can see the heads. I got the furnace, but yeah, that's an escape hatch because if there's like creepers and stuff going on around outside, I gotta get out. So yeah, that drops into water and I can do the thing. Yeah, the skin's kind of a new. I took my dragon jacket and said, let's make it steampunk. Is it the skin I'm going to work with for this whole season? Probably not. But I have yet to come up. I don't know how I want to do it exactly. But let's get into this. Ready, set, and I'm just kidding. Aren't you glad I didn't do that in first person view? Oh, all right. So boom, here we are. And shaboing. There we are. We got shulkers. We got wings. We got stuff. We got mining. But this is just a starter hut. You're like, Cal, it's a rock. Yes, it is. But out here, look at this. This is what I've been building on stream and in my off time. Well, not necessarily off time. Time in between things at work. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I love it. This has come out so nice and well. I mean, I mixed in some granite and some polished granite into the bricks. I may have used the trading hall a lot to get bricks. I'm just saying. We got copper. I've got a copper, not a farm. It's a trial chamber. That's my copper source. In case you're like, wow, that's a lot of copper. Yeah, it is. I went over there and said, give me copper. And every time I need more, I go back and go, give me copper. Well, let me show you this. And inside, we have the tunnels. So basically, this is a 4-tunnel system, right? I got 4 tunnels. And yes, these are all copper trapdoors. I got 4 tunnels. And I'll show you the difference between that side and this side in just a moment. And it all links up in the middle. Okay, so what I did is I put in a winding staircase because eventually there will be an upper level. And that's going to be my official way to get in, up and down. I don't want to risk the flight. I'd rather not. Yeah, I can see face planting so many times. All 4 tunnels are practically identical. And let me show you the difference between one side and the other. We've got grates over here. Still working on oxidization. You know, you heard me. You know the word. Still working on getting all the green. So on this side, and I'll show you the difference. Like I said, I'll show you the difference. As you notice, I've started laying down some stone. Now the stone is going to be invisible. That stone is not going to be there. Okay, you're like, but Cal, no, it's not. It's a placeholder. It's not. I'm not tearing it back up by any means. It's just. I'll explain it in a minute. So you'll notice I got a curved path here, and a little. If we do a little cheetah cam thing, a little bit of a curved path there, because my thought process is this is where I want to put in my farms, my possibly storage. I had that thought too. Because I could do the center section could be storage. And we could have like, say, I'm going to need a wheat farm because I want mud. So one corner could be a wheat farm. Possibly run storage through here. I was going to go down for storage. But now I'm thinking this would actually be a really good way to do storage. So probably this part. And then out here, like for example, I'm going to have to show you guys. Hold on. I think we got to go this way. Well, it's actually on the opposite corner. So. But when I'm talking about that stone being a temporary cap, this is what I've done. I've done half. So basically, the ceiling is not going to be that tall by any means. That is just, it's there. So I've got place to set the floor on the level above me. Whoop. pass right through it. Look at that. So you can see where half of it's been done and the other half has not. It's gotten started over there, but it's not done. So this is going to be, I'll be able to set whatever's going up here next. This build is completely off the cuff, guys. I promise you, it's completely off the cuff. Now, as you can see, I started my nether wart farm. We've got things going on, and yes, I do have the shaders turned on for this. It looks absolutely fantastic this way. It's got to grow, though, because I want red nether brick. So this part of the farm is going a little slow because I want to make red nether brick. As you can see on the hotbar, not everything's netherite. I'm getting close. I think I've got 2-3 more tools to do, and I just got to go mining. I've got the mine going, but I just got to go back in there. Now, if you come over to this side, there is my prime example. I have a pale moss farm all set up. Built it on stream, got the whole thing going on. Pale moss, I'm probably, even though I know it's being sold, but I'm trying to be self-sufficient. So I'll probably do my green moss farm, because I'm not going to need much. But I'll probably build a green moss farm right there beside. I already did the count out. I can get it in right there. And then this whole section, I'll change out the grass and deck it all up. Roof, fancy individual walls and all that. Because if I remember, I counted this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 wide, including the redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the 2 gap, right? And that was counting from here. So I can leave a 1, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and still have room to run a wall. So we're good. Yeah, this will get decked out. I'm going to throw that egg. But yeah, I kind of, and I'm going to be honest, the idea of making the central structure storage literally came to me as I'm looking at it going, that could be storage. So yeah, none of this is all off the cuff, none of it. So yeah, I'm going to do a wheat farm on one side. We've got the netherite farm going on over there. We could get the wheat started today. Honestly, I started recording with no plan. All right, this video is a no plan video. Let me check it out. So yeah, this is the whole thing. We got this big central structure going on already. And, we've got the nether portal, which I have still got to raise up. I got to get the right height for it. And then I got to bring it up to the right height because it is going to be a whole hub, central structure, all of that. Why does that look weird to me? It's just got to be the lighting. It just looks weird. I mean, I love this. And I started this and we were working on it on stream. And it's like, I really got to have the nether wart to make the red nether brick. I do like the idea of using the cherry wood unstripped. I like that. I do also need mangrove. So you can see where I've been chopping down cherry wood. I didn't need everything I did, but it's a thing. I did make some warp trap doors. I was thinking, I don't know, honestly, I was debating on using it for decoration in some places. I don't know exactly where just yet. I do want this place lit up very well. And I had a thought just now. As you can see, there are other people on. You know what I did not do? It's a thing. I forgot to set a status. So yeah, we have this lovely mod here. Status mod. It's the same one the hermits use. So open recording, and that just lets people know that I am recording right now. And if they want to visit, they can. And I forgot to set it. Normally when I'm recording on here, or even if I'm recording somewhere else, I usually do it when there's nobody around, but no, there are people on. Quick tab list, boom, look, see, we got other people. One streaming and I'm recording and everybody else just playing. So I'm thinking if we break this up, nope, all right. See, I'm not a fan of soul sand, but see, this farm right here is why I don't like soul speed, because I don't want to be running across my farm at breakneck speeds and crash into a wall. And I know some people are like, let's just have a pair of, and it's like, no, that's like having a pair. Well, I mean, you could make a Frostwalker pair too. And I have done that before. Because it is nice to have Frostwalker if you're exploring and you don't have wings. I kind of like this. Because this is going to give a nice nether glow to this place. Boom. Yeah, I've been growing the trees. I went and harvested both the nyliums so that I could do the trees. I need to figure out what we're going to do here too. But my whole point of this, let's do it this way. Boom. And boom. A little bit of blue. Just kind of, well, blue, cyan. A little bit of warped. How about that? Just to, you know, do the thing. Stick it in there. A little bit of a color shift. And I do plan on decorating. Now, because of that wall there, see, because I'm going to double wall everything. I specifically want to double wall everything so that everything has its, every room will have its own vibe. I don't, you know, so like the tunnels, right now you're looking at the back side of the tunnel wall, right? And when you go through, in the tunnel, it looks fantastic. We've got flooded sections here. We're using the deep slate blackstone. The walls are tough brick. We got lots of pale oak going on. I found, I was not sure on the direction at the moment. There is, so we're using custom biomes in the Mushroom Island, otherwise known as Mushroom Fields. On this version has pale oak mushrooms. So I have been chopping those down insanely because I'm the farthest in this direction. I'm the farthest one I hear. There's nobody that's going to be like, I was going to use that. No, they're not. I am going to grab some tough real quick, guys. Let's do this thing. Ready, set. You know what? I'm just going to go this way because I'm not sure which way I'm currently facing. Oh, that's the portal. So this way. So yeah, my little tree farm going on out here. And I've been turning all of the mushroom blocks that come off of it into bone meal. But, you know, as you can see, boom, that's all that's left at the moment. There's so much grass. It's insane. It really is. By the way, if you're wondering what this is called, the mod is called Peak. Something I picked up from watching XB's videos. Now, let's go ahead and drop off the cherry wood because I think I'm done there. Maybe not. I'm going to keep one stack. I just had an off thought on something we could do. And I'm going to take a stack of this. Again, part of that off thought. Just for a little bit. I'm going to call it a color splash because I know it's not a color. It's white. I mean, white is a color, but you know what I mean. I got lots of shulkers to work with, so we're good there. These are all empty. I may have gone to the end and done a lot of bit exploring and collected stuff and got things and other things. And I've got nether brick, right? But I want the red version. I was cooking. Is it? Yep. Okay. There we go. See, I'm prepped. I'm good. I'm prepped. I need the wart, and I don't want to use up wart until I can. I have 2 creaking hearts, by the way. The other one I think is no. All right. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know it was over here somewhere. Then I went chopping. I've got warp stem. I just don't know if I want warp in there or if I might use that for another purpose anyway. So yeah, I got 2 of these. I will be able to do a resin farm in there. We're going to try anyway. We got to find a compact one. You know, I don't want to make a massive thing. I just want a little bit of a, it may, if we do it, it'll probably be on one of the outer edges because there will be room out there. That way I don't have to get too compact. You know. All right, what did I come over here for? Who remembers? Because I freely admit I'm having a moment. Here, let's drop you in there. I know. I feel like I asked that question. You're like, look, Cal, this is a video. We can't answer you. I'm aware. Just treating it like it's a stream sometimes. All right. Oh, I know where this can go. So yeah, this has kind of become a interesting chess monster. I do have a couple of sniffer eggs. I found those right away. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna go, and I found them. Like that didn't take long at all. By the way, bundleception. Okay. Anyway, you know what? If I go back in here, I'll remember why I came over. Oh, now I remember. I started heading back, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. Anybody ever have that moment? There we go. Tough. I wanted some tough slabs for that flooring. Just the entry areas is what I'm thinking. And if that's going to be the case, it might end up being something that's universal for entry areas. Do I want brick or should we? All right, debate. Do we want to do the bricks or do we want to do the polished tough slabs? Since how we got a lot of brick in the walls already, I'm thinking the slabs. Yeah, my nether tunnel, for those that have watched it on stream, oh, It is not elegant at all. It's safe. It's just not elegant at all. It's really bad. It is really, really bad. I honestly don't know what I want to sell on here. I don't know. I debated on doing the pale moss because I'm growing it. Sorry, wrong side. But there's also somebody that's selling the moss, so I gotta check with them and go, are you doing the pale moss too, or can I sell that? I debated. I don't think anybody's doing deep slate. I could do so much. Excuse me. I swear, every time I go to stream or record, my voice is like, and now we're gonna do stupid stuff. I like that. That works. Let's design the doors. Let's see. We could do. Oh, we could do pale oak doors. Those would look really cool, and that would be that odd bit of color that kind of offsets everything else, right? Because you're not that pale oak, you're not going to see from inside. You're not going to see it anywhere in this area, to be honest. Once we're all done and covered up, yeah. There's the reason I did this, because there's going to be like a small tunneled doorway so that I can cover this up. But doing a pale oak doorway here would be kind of cool. That white to offset everything would be very cool. Now, we could do this a couple of different ways. We could do this with the pale oak trapdoors, but I have an idea. It's a rather expensive idea, but I have an idea. So let's go back over to the storage rock, as it has been lovingly referred to at times. Because pretty much I saw this rock and said, let's do this. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of how it came out, okay? But anyways, like I said, it's kind of an expensive idea. You can't really do it. Can you do it here? Is it an option? No, you can't. So yeah, we can do like mini logs and boats and stuff all on this. Oh, there it is. We can do it. So it looks like it's going to be one log per shelf. So we really need a head count, don't we? Let's see if we can do it without. Sometimes it depends on the range. If I can get close enough without it completely disappearing. So it's 4 across, and I'm pretty sure I did the logs 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another 4, so 12. And then double that. Okay, so we need 24. That's not bad, right? All right, so it looks like it's going to be 1 per log. So skadoosh. Hey! All right, now we need doors. We need 1, 2. There we go. I think this is going to be a cool effect. I have yet to actually put these shelves into play, so you guys get to see it here for the first time. For any of you that have put the doors into play, these shelves into play, I don't know if you've done it this way, but this is what we're going to try. So the question is, I think we want the texture facing out. And then we can decorate it. What do we think? I kind of like it. Now, here's the thing I have discovered about setting these shelves, guys. And you may, again, if you've used these before, you probably know, right? But here's what I've discovered. It always sets to the back of the block. Doesn't matter which way you're looking, they set to the back of the block. So if you want the back for a wall surface, which is what we're going to get on the inside, you can't set it. There's no rotation to it. You have to be facing. And so if you're inside, if you're like making it a wall, and basically it's going to be the back side of the wall, you have to go into the wall and do the thing. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It can be a bit of a pain, but oh, it's such a nice effect. All right, we're going to see. Can we do it facing down? I would think we could. Yes, we can. Okay. Sorry. Nice. All right, let's do this side. Hey, I was right on the count. 4 up and looks. All right, so can we do it like this? Boom. Hey, I like this already. And there and there. Ooh, that's nice. All I have to do is crouch and ta-da. And then the doors. Now, the doors are going to be a little tricky. We got to see if this is going to line up right. I know this trick works with trapdoors. I've never tried it with actual door. I've never tried it with the shelves. So This is going to be lit enough. I shouldn't have to worry about them. So, bam. Oh, no. We're going to have to do it from this side. Okay. Bam and bam. Okay, on this side. Nice and neat. Nice and neat. All right, all right. We don't even have to go through it. We can just do this. Ooh. Nice little bit of a ridge. I like that. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I like that. I think that works really well. And we can come back and do some decorative things. We can put things in there. Like maybe make some... We could add buttons. We could do like nether brick buttons or something to kind of offset. Let's go do the other side. I like that. That looks really good. At least, I mean, like I said, I like it. Let me know what you think. I would love to get some feedback. Please let me know what you think. We're going to go and do this side as well, though. Da-da-da! Da-da-da! Ow! All right. Breaking my legs here. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Just breaking my legs. Breaking my legs downtown. Oh, sorry. That's bad. That's just bad. I'm so sorry. I apologize immediately, okay? Boom and shaboomy. Shaboomy. Ooh. We have that mod on. Nice. Always love when you get a server that has that mod where when you do double doors, you click one, they both open. Always a great effect. Boom. Boom. Love it. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm going to run... We need a block to run across the top edge. I'm really thinking that maybe, since how we have the nether brick, that would be a good way to go. Do I have anything I can throw down that's that's quick and temporary? I could use these. I didn't... Whoop, hi. I did not bring any scaffolding to do this with, so we're going to have to do it like this. Like I said, a lot of this build is going to be on hiatus at the moment, but I think this will work because I'm waiting for that to grow. But if we just run this across like this, you know what? Hold on. All right, chat. Chat like you're live, and I'm sorry. Viewers, let's try that. Let me know what you think. Solid block, or do I switch the 4 out above there with stairs? I'm going to make stairs. We're going to try both sides, and then you let me know what you think. If you're in my Discord, you're welcome to drop a comment there too, but I would love to have the comment on the video itself here on YouTube, because you guys are awesome. Just like that, you know that? Go ahead and put all this into play first. All right, we're going to skip over this, because we're going to try it out, so we can do a visual comparison. Sometimes it just helps to do the visual comparison, okay? As you can see, I've already thrown lanterns in what's going to be behind the wall. So y'all weren't here for the stream when I realized I completely miscounted on doing parts of this. Because when it comes to, I mean, asymmetry is fine, but when it came to this, I wanted symmetry. And I'm out! No! Dang it. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not too bad. I can make 14 without wasting too much. Well, no, sorry, 18, because I still need those 4. Da, 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 da. Ow. Oh, I was hoping I could do that without smacking my shoulder. Never mind. Okay, arms dislocated the right arm. It's okay. Just completely dislocate that shoulder. All right. If you remember, I made some nether brick, and I need more coal. I legitly need more coal. That's a thing. I've got some in here we could borrow real quick. I know. Don't ask. I don't know. We're gonna leave a stack and take 10. How about that? We'll do the save side. The same thing over here. And then we'll use those little bits. Because I can't run blocks through a blast furnace. You can only do ores. When I get done in there, I will have a whole workshop room that will have both kinds of smelters. But for now, we'll do this. All right, you get a stack. You get a stack. All right, 14. Trying to debate there. I knew I had it. So 14 times 4 is 40. No, sorry, did that wrong. 96. Oof. It's a little expensive to make these, not gonna lie. Because that's only gonna make 16. So I did the I did the math totally wrong. 14 times 4. Oh, yep, 56. Never mind. I'm sorry. I can math. I swear. I swear I can math. Okay. All right, we're gonna turn 4 of these into stairs. Oops, not 5, just 4, please. Thank you. Oh no, 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 no. Remember, 18, not 14. There we go. Now I can turn 4 into get it again. 4 into stairs. Okay. I know you're looking at the hotbar going, hey, you were almost out of rockets. I've got rockets. I ain't too worried about that. I cleared out the rocket shop a while back, so yeah. Hey, I told them. I let them know that I completely emptied out their rocket shop. I said, by the way, I went shopping. You're gonna need some more. You're gonna need to restock. I wanted the rockets, okay? So yeah, I want to try this. We're gonna do the quick visual. Boom. You know what? Let's do a thing. Boop. Lighten it up just a little bit. You know, this is weird that this not works with shaders. I'm not gonna lie. This did not. It used to just slightly lighten shaders up. Now it works. I don't understand what changed. All right, what do we think? So this is with, and I made it brighter so you guys could see. This is with the stairs, which I like. Kind of gives it a little bit more 3D impression of the door, or without the stairs. I'm not gonna lie, I know which way I'm leaning. Still love to hear your comments. I'm thinking the stairs. That's where I'm leaning. That's where I'm at right now. All right, I gotta do one more because of the. Let's go ahead and finish this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. It should be exactly enough. Boom. Look at that. See, we can math most of the time. One thing I discovered, okay, so far, this is actually pretty square. But I realized that that corner was throwing me off because it was indented. So I decided to do the indent on all 4 corners for the wall shape. And that's when I realized that for this section and this section, I miscounted badly. It was off by 1 space. Thankfully, the only blocks I had set so far were the crimson logs, so it was able to just tear down one quick stack and put it back up. But for those that like things symmetrical, it was really doing a number. It really was. It was throwing me. I was like, dude. All right, so let's go ahead and tear this off. Because yeah, I like stairs. I mean, you're welcome. I still want the comments. Let me know what you think, but I'm going with the stairs. I think I like that. There's been a couple times I debated on recording just to do a time lapse on this structure, but I was streaming it, and I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I have flashback. I could use flashback, so yeah, that would have been a thing. So I want to show you guys something. I'm not going to demonstrate it per se, but okay. So I've got inventory. This is continuous crafting. It's part of inventory profiles next, I believe. Is that our tweakeroo? Honestly, I'm not sure. If you turn it on, it's what it's supposed to do is if you shift click, it's like if I were to put something in and I clicked on this and I held down shift and I clicked, it would do everything that's in there and then load the next stack. That's what it's supposed to do. Doesn't always work, but if it's in and I say selected the walls and then I click the check mark, and if I hold down Alt and that check mark turns red, it will do all of the matching item in your inventory. So if I had multiple stacks of anything, pretty much, and I hit that button, say I wanted to make, for example, okay, I know how a great way I can show this off. If I've got any, hold on. I gotta find it. Okay. Boom. So remember I said I was doing the stone? All right. So if I, because I'm doing stone slabs for that cap, and I know I need a lot more stone than what I've got. Trust me, I know. So if I do this and I make stabs and then I click the check and then I hold down the Alt and I click, that just does that, right? It's not really awesome. It doesn't work the way. But if you Shift Alt, it will do the whole job, and you're good to go. So yeah, if mass producing, that is a great way to do it. I'm not gonna lie, that is an amazing, awesome way to do it if you're mass producing. Hi, I need some rockets, please. Thank you. Let's take the power stack. And yeah, we have a mod on here that allows me to open that shulker without setting it down. All right. So I wanted to keep this video between 30 to 40 minutes, and we are approaching that fast. But I didn't want to make it an edited thing, guys. I wanted to just, I wanted to work it out. I wanted to show you the process. So that's where we're at. I know I put the rest away. Kind of did it on purpose because it's like I didn't really need it. You know what? I don't need this. Why did I come up? I don't need to do that. I can just do this like I did over there. Yeah, I'm really feeling this. I think this works better. Now, I do have a question, and I'm not going to try it right now. Because I honestly, I don't think I don't know how it's going to look. I'm feeling like this will look better, but what if we turned the ones on the end so that it kind of wrapped? No, never mind. Never mind. I'm picturing it in my head, and I already tell you I don't like it. I don't like it. No. What I'm thinking, though, for this midsection here, because like I said, it's going to be kind of a wall, is that we do this. 1, 2, 3. Now, forward. There we go. And that'll just be like the interior section going between the two sections. I like that. But like I said, I want nether brick. I want red nether brick. Now, I want to try to do this. I think if we make enough red nether brick, we run it across here, right? In stair form. And there. And then the middle two section, we break out those shelves. But I'm thinking mangrove. Mangrove is a nice deep red, and it would look really nice. And then, I don't know if that'll give us the option to do like here and decorate. But again, see, like this is going to be visible from here, but there's actually going to be a wall right here, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a wall right there that's going to kind of breach out into this bit here for 3D, because we got to put some 3D into the wall. It's just the way it is. But that's where we're at. There's going to be a wall. Probably starting right here. In fact, I know it's going to start right here. So this will be visible from the side, but not the front. And then there will be, I got to figure out the tunnel design. When I figure out the tunnel design, it'll be in the next video and we will time lapse it. I promise. But we are going to I think we're going to call this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to try to work out today. Oh, you know what? Here's one thing I want to do. On this side, like I said, I want a wheat farm. Well, this is where the wheat farm is going, right here. So we're going to take a second and do the count. So we know this is wall, this is wall. And if we try... Yes, I know you're there, and this is where you've been eating. Oh, well, you're going to lose your spot. Let's just for a quick... we've got this netherrack. Let it work. This is just a placement, guys. So wall and inner wall section. So boom, right there. Wall and inner wall section. So I'm trying to do the math here. I know, I'm trying to math. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying to do the math. So that's the cut-in wall. That's the inner wall. Bam, right there. It helps to start. That's the best corner to start this with, actually. Wall, cut in, bam, right there. Because that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes! So 1, 2, so if I'm right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah! I hate when you accidentally run for like a half a step. Does it every time. Throws you off every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Bam. because that'll leave bam, bam, bam. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now all we gotta do is get the other corner. Because I want to use the same shape that I had. Oop, hi. Line up there, line up there. I want to use the same shape I had for the netherwort farm, but for the wheat. And hey, we'll say hi. All right, so from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, which means water there. Okay, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's do it from all 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, because if you know, I can speak, really, I can. If you know Minecraft farming, water will go for blocks for farmland. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. Now the question will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one's right there. Get out of my way, Mr. Sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, perfect. 8, 8, which means that's all we need. So yeah, we'll be able to run water. We just need some slabs. And you know what? We can do that. We got time, right? Yeah, we can do that. We'll finish up today's video with at least getting the wheat started. Hi. Easy way to do it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm going the wrong way. Nope, still going the wrong way. It's over here. I so know where everything on my island is. I really do. I so do. If you haven't watched the first video on why I'm selecting this island and get started, hey, go back and watch. It's worth it. I promise. How's this doing? Ooh, it's getting there. Okay. What kind of steps? Oh, also we have a lovely. I think we have it. Do we have it? Yes, we do. So, boom, boom. Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me? But yeah, see, I can turn it back into stone really fast. No materials wasted, and I can put it back. Yep, we're good. I guess I didn't have full stacks. Huh. I could do the polish. I've got the slabs. I need the water. Somewhere I know I've got water buckets because I was flooding. So all that copper grate in there, that's all flooded. By the way, mod's called Peak. It's simply called the Peak mod. It's awesome. It's fantastic. I recommend getting it. It is an absolutely fantastic tool to have. I will say this though. I'm going to do this just to show you guys. For some reason, if you got a shulker next to a shulker and you do this, it takes away the thing. I don't know why. That's why these two are separated. But see, oddly enough, you walk away and it turns off too. I wish it didn't. I don't know if there's a setting I can change. Honestly, I don't know. All right, there we go. Boop, boom. That's 3. I really need just one. I need another bucket really fast. Hold on. I don't think I've got another one, but we're going to look really fast. Just double check before I make one. You know how that goes. Yeah, I had a lot of soul sand, but then again, I'm going to want a lot of soul torches, so it's not a bad trade-off. Or not soul torches, soul lanterns. Soul torches, yes, but soul lanterns. Because I love the way they light things up. I'm going to put that back. I was thinking granite for in there, but I don't think I'm going to do that, so I'm going to put that back. For the netherwort farm, specifically. Sorry. I tip my head over my shoulder like y'all can see what I'm talking about. I do have some trapdoors left. That's the thing, too. All right, I don't have another bucket. All right. Wait, hold on. Real fast, super duper fast, quick check. Pull 3 iron just in case. I'm not seeing another bucket. I just would like to have all 4 going in, you know? Yeah, okay, I don't. All right, crafting table. Oh, hi, grab the right thing, Cal. That would be helpful, right? Okay. There's our empty bucket. How many seeds do I have? Please tell me I've got seeds and I'm not going to throw them all the way there. Okay, we got 54 right there. I've already got my electric skulker, my silk touch. You know what the funny thing is somebody on the server said, "Hey, I've got a lot of levels and I'm about to do a thing. Does anybody want something enchanted?" And I said, "Hey, I could really use a fortune hoe. I haven't made one yet." It's like, "I got you." And he even stuck it in my mailbox, and I went and picked it up, and I'm like, "That's awesome." And then yesterday, I realized what he left off. If you see it, you're faster than me. I don't understand why my Electro are coming up purple though. I find that weird. I'm gonna have to change something there. I don't know why they show up purple here. I mean, the cape shows up the way I wanted it to. I think I know, but oh, seeds. Any more? Ooh, yes, please. Thank you. The more I've got, the less I got to worry about, right? Oh, look, I had a whole bunch more of this too. Good to know. Good to know. All right, we are gonna go get this planted, and we'll use lanterns for light for now because it is in a dark area. Guess what? It's right here. Woo! And then yeah, I will figure out a design for this. I don't know. Oh, I didn't get the water. I can totally brain on this beautiful Saturday. I'm just saying. I know as I say that it's raining. See down here? That's the exit for the emergency exit. Just in case you're wondering. It's like, I need an emergency exit. I'm getting tired of waiting for mobs to disappear so I can get out the door. Especially when they're too close for me to sleep them away. You know? Alright. By the way, these are not waxed. See? They're just being slow. Most of the ones that are already fully oxidized, they came from using fully waxed oxidized copper blocks that I pulled out of the trial chamber and put on the cutting table. And I love that I finally fixed my inventory profiles. I was having a big issue with it wanting to be really dumb, but I did manage to fix it. All right. Do we want to do this or no? Let's, you know what? I brought these trapdoors. Let's use them. Boom. I like it because the water's still there. I love that you can flood blocks now. Because, man, back in the day, I tell you, that was something else. And these are waxed too, by the way. See? Waxed, oxidized copper. Here's a question. I was watching a video earlier, and here's my question. Feel free to comment. Feel free to say this. Why wax copper that's fully oxidized? It's not like if you leave it unwaxed, it's going to get lighter. This is my question. I know people that do it. I've seen it done on quite a few videos. This is just because I used wax blocks to begin with. But my question for y'all is, what is the whole point of waxing a block that's already been oxidized? All right. I gotta do a thing. We're gonna bring these out one. Because I need to wax the block that's under it. So yeah, that's my question to you guys. When you're watching this video, if you've got a valid answer as to why you would wax a block that's not going to change, please fill me in. Asking for a friend. No, I'm asking for me, dadgummit. I want to know, why would you wax a block that's already been waxed or that's already fully oxidized? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. To me, it feels like a waste of honeycomb. That's why I'm asking the question. It feels like it's a waste of honeycomb to me. I mean, if you got the honeycomb to waste, go for it. But if you're being conservative in materials like I usually am, it feels like it's a big waste of materials to me. Okay. Did that get rid of my water? No, it's flooded. Question? Oh. I did a miscount. I made a boo-boo. I'm so sorry. I made a boo-boo. It's this one, which means that is not going to be perfectly worked out the way I thought it was. It goes there. Would you get out of my way, please, sir? I made a boo-boo. I made a big boo-boo. I did not count it. I miscounted. You saw it here first. Okay, I miscounted and made a big boo-boo. So it really needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and you know, and the funny thing is, somebody sat there and went, "That's not going to work. He's miscounted. He's forgotten how the plan." And because I'm not live streaming on Twitch, somebody's like, I got nobody going. Let's get them. Stop! I'm so sorry. Oh, so I'm gonna have to reposition all of those waters. Okay, that's a thing. Boop, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reposition that. We'll come up with a design. So guys, next time in the videos, next video, yes. That's just weird. I apologize for that. That's weird. Hi. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh, so sorry. Love my new cape. All right. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you can like it. I definitely drop some comments. Design ideas for this farm, design ideas for that farm. What do you think of the direction it's heading? What do you think of the door design? What do you think of everything? Please, I want comments. I want feedback. You know who you are. No, I'm kidding. I'm just picking. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here and fix my mistake. And then I will turn off when I start designing the walls. I will turn on the fest. Was it fest play? What is it called? I can't remember. Hold on. It's not that. Flashback. That's it. I'll turn it on and we will do I'll do some time lapse. I will record while I'm building. I promise. All right. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to help out, you know what to do. There's a couple little things you can do. You know, do the thing. All right. Thanks for watching. You guys are amazing and awesome. And I will see you next time.